So we're getting in that time of year where everybody's sick. I feel fine now. Last night I felt pretty bad. Felt like I was getting sick. So I'm gonna try this thing today that a friend of mine suggested. So first, I need a haircut. There, that's better. So we're gonna go talk to my friend Jesse. He knows how to make pine needle tea, and this is supposed to make it where your immune system is strong enough where you won't get sick. But first, Chick-fil-A.
Hey, Mr. Matt.
Yes. Thank you. All right. That was fast.
You have a great day.
Thanks a lot. You too. I know there will be a time I will eat in my truck, but right now I just really don't feel like it because I like how clean it is. I'm gonna eat this first and then we're gonna go talk to Jesse. I'm basically tailgating right now. But I think about it, I don't think I'm sick. Still gonna do this as a preventative. I am a personal trainer. I do this video stuff on Tuesdays. So I'm off from the personal training job on Tuesdays. But we need the pine needle tea secret from Jesse. So we're gonna go get that now. WFit, this is where I work, and here is...
Okay, you go out in the woods. You get a handful of pine needles, live pine needles, not the brown ones, the green ones up in the tree. Sometimes you gotta take a stick, reach up and grab the limb and pull it down. So you can get to the pine needles. You get the pine needles, you wash them off, you get some water in a pot boiling, you put the pine needles in the pot.
All right, got the pine needles. Man, it was hard getting the pine needles. I don't actually have a pine tree that, I have a spruce pine, and like the ones that look like Christmas trees, but I think that you have to have like loblolly pine or a short pine or something like that. Anyways, I've got this camp stove that I've never used before, and I actually had to get on YouTube and figure out how to put it together because it didn't come with any instructions. But this is pretty cool. I've also never used these before. These are weatherproof matches. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna use this Esbit stove fuel starter. Fuel tab. Ooh, fire. Okay. Go in there, go in there. Go in there. So it looks like the way this works is you've got these little air vents under here, which is pretty dope. And then all of your wood would kind of sit in this little area from here up. So all of this underneath is just airflow, making this thing really hot. I mean, look at this flame. I like this thing. Okay, now we're just waiting for it to boil. And once it starts boiling, I'm gonna be super excited. Such a cool little stove, look at this. Okay, it's almost boiling. I'm so country. Boiling. Boiling. Okay, it got dark, but have no fear. I have LED lights. So I put these LED lights up on their stands. Ooh, that's bright. And we're gonna film the rest of this. We finally have boiling water. Pine needles. I guess I just tear them up, put them in.
You reduce it to a simmer and let it simmer for 20 minutes. When it's done, you take it off the heat, you let it sit for another 20 minutes. Then you strain it out 2 or 3 times to get all the sediment out.
Oh, I'm spilling some. There it goes, there it goes. Ooh. It is hot. I don't know if I've let it cool off enough. All right, here we go. Here we go. Cheers. Not bad. Not bad at all. Tastes exactly like a Christmas tree. For flu, pine needles help fight disease. The needles are antiviral. Oh yeah, this is what Jesse was saying. They are antiviral because they contain high amounts of shikimic acid from which Tamiflu is derived. Okay. That makes me feel better. An alternative to caffeine. For those who don't need or want a strong dose of caffeine to help wake them up. Okay, first of all, a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be a doctor. Jesse doesn't claim to be a doctor. So if you drink pine needle tea, do at your own risk. And I'm just reading you what Google's telling me. Let's see. Pine needle tea may work in the following ways: as an antioxidant, antidepressant, antibacterial, antiviral, anti-tumor, anti-inflammatory, immune system booster, cardiovascular protector, triglyceride reducer. It may help control obesity. It may even be effective against depression, anxiety, and dementia. We honestly have no clue how close they are to proving any of this, but we do know it tastes good and it can't hurt to try it, right? I'm gonna drink it. Worst case scenario, it just makes me feel like I'm being healthy, even if I'm not. I encourage you to try it. Okay, that's all for today. See you next time. Enjoy your tea.